Does your kids say, Daddy shot mommy? And they're all good. I'm gonna tell them that you said they're liars.
I don't remember.
You remember?
I don't remember how you want me to remember.
We kick it!
That girl! That girl! That girl! Come out!
Police officers have one of the hardest jobs on the planet, and they can't always do it alone. That's why they have their good boys and girls to help them out. Canine units are an invaluable asset, and it helps that criminals are very scared of them. Get comfy as we count down the best moments when cops are saved by police dogs.
Put your hands on your back!
On the 7th of February 2023, the Baytown Police Department was hot on the heels of a stolen vehicle. A short chase took place involving police vehicles, and after the suspect's car came to a screeching halt, 3 idiots jumped out and took off, leaving their lone female companion behind.
All right.
I'm gonna get her out.
All right, I got you.
Don't. Got it? Okay, crawl out. Crawl out. You're stuck there.
The 3 males got away before cops could apprehend them, and the female who stayed behind in the car was very promptly detained. Now the officers had to track down the 3 men.
I can't keep my hands up! I don't keep my hands up! Stop! Stop him! Stop him! Stop him! We kick it! Help! Help me! Get off of me! Get
The canine located the first suspect at lightning speed and bit down on his arm till officers could detain him. Of course, the criminal took this as a cue to scream at the top of his lungs, but this guy deserved every bit of his toothy justice.
I'm in pain! I'm in pain! I'm in pain! I'm in pain! Can't do that! Stand up! Stand up! Stop! Stand up! Stop hurting me! Standing slow. You have to hide and run, man! That's what you get! We give you plenty of commands! We give you plenty of opportunity! And you still make this thing.
The officer searched the suspect as he endlessly argued, but he only had himself to blame. The canine was happily barking after his big catch, and he'd later be called in to apprehend the other suspects using the very same scent detection skills.
Oh, man! I hurt so bad! Oh, oh! I can't move no more.
Is there anybody in that car?
Hey, baby, let's go. Hey, baby, let's go.
Is there anybody in that car?
Oh, oh, please. It hurts so bad.
Hey, man.
Hey, I'm being serious.
I know. We're getting you to a car.
Serious, man. What the
It's funny how suspects who are bold enough to run always turn into screaming babies once the canine catches up to them. He was definitely feeling some pain, but nobody's feeling sorry for him because this whole mess is completely due to his bad decisions.
Back over here, sit on the curb. Sit on the curb. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Hey, man.
You hurt so bad. What's your name? Hey, what's your name? Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. What's your name? What's your name? Hey, listen to me. Take some breaths. It hurts. Take a breath in through your nose, out through your mouth.
If the suspect's gangster friends ever saw this body cam footage, he'd definitely lose all of his street cred. His freakout was only escalating, so the officers decided to give him a few minutes to gather himself and then moved on to the second suspect.
There he's being searched by a police canine. If you do not come out, the dog will bite you. You need to give up now. The dog's gonna bite you. You're under arrest. We just found your friend. You need to give up. If you do not give up, the dog will bite you.
Somebody out front.
This canine was a missile on a mission. No suspect was going to escape him, even if they found a great hiding spot. The second suspect did try, however, and hid himself in a residential property, or more accurately, under it.
Roll out the hood! Roll out the hood! Roll out the hood! Roll out!
Right over here. Under the house.
Come out with nothing in your hands.
Somebody stay over there.
Come out, he's gonna bite you again.
Come out!
I'm coming to your.
Roll out!
The canine tracked this dumb criminal to a muddy crawl space underneath a house. He quickly started screaming when the dog bit down, even though it was his bright idea to hide somewhere where the officers couldn't follow the dog in.
Put your hands on your back. Sit up. Sit up. Sit up. We already have EMS coming out here for your friends, so stand up. Stand up. 1, 2, 3.
The suspect was dragged out from underneath the house while screaming and crying, and by then, he was probably regretting his muddy hiding spot. And speaking of regret, his companion, who was caught earlier, still hasn't stopped with a hysterical breakdown.
Hey, y'all help him.
Please, it hurts so bad.
We have EMS coming, okay? EMS is coming for you, okay? What's your name? What's your first name?
Luis.
Luis?
Luis. Yes.
Okay, what's your last name, Luis?
Ramirez.
Ramirez?
It hurts.
What's your birthday?
I could have pulled him back,
Okay.
man. I had to tell him about me so much.
Hey, who's your buddy? Who's your buddy at?
I don't know.
You don't know? What's his name?
I don't know, man. No long care. Better go attention. Please.
Hey, y'all got a card?
The first suspect was still whining about being hurt, claiming to need medical attention, but he clearly wasn't hurt bad enough to start being honest with the officers. The second suspect, who's still covered in mud, also needs medical attention as well, so the cops need to call in EMS for both of them.
I need some water. I need some water. I need some water. I need some water. Water. Water, please. I said, please. Oh, it's still against my bone.
Alright, let's do this. Get out outside of the boat. Hey, come around to the front of the house. We're walking around the front of the house. We've already had EMS coming out here for you, buddy, so.
Oh, he got to my bone on that. Oh, he got to my bone. Oh my God. Oh, it's bad. It's going numb. Please, hurts.
We got EMS coming.
Oh God.
Does EMS know there's two? Okay.
Oh God,
Hey, come sit over here next to your buddy, okay?
With Tweedledee and Tweedledum secured, the cops could move on to search for the final suspect while they waited for the ambulance to arrive.
Come out of the van, dude. I can see you. Watch the other side. Where do you live at?
Yeah, I live on Florida Street. I just came by in the morning because I was working all night and I was tired. And I had to stop, take a nap before I go to my
Is this your van?
No.
The last suspect was located in a van, which, by the way, was not his. He claimed he was taking a nap in another person's van. And if this absurd story didn't give him away, his visible nerves did.
Stand up. Stand up.
Oh, yeah.
Leave your... Just stand up. Put your hands on your back. Go on the gym.
Stand up.
I'm trying.
Stand up.
That's the back passenger. Okay. No, actually, front passenger.
But he decided...
Jumped out the back seat. You almost fell.
Well, the thing is, like I said, they have ties to this area. He said he knows them, but he ain't supposed to be. Go. Go put him on this boat.
So in the end, justice was served to everyone, and these suspects learned the hard lesson that crime doesn't pay. The third suspect was the only one that the canine didn't chomp on, but hopefully this was a wake-up call for all of them. They were all arrested and charged with fleeing a law enforcement officer. On the 5th of July, 2023, the Pierce County Sheriff's Department received a call about a trespassing incident in unincorporated Tacoma. The driver was found slumped over the steering wheel, and the officers immediately investigated.
Okay, why are we back here where we're not supposed to be with the vehicle? Let you know everything's being audio-video recorded.
I don't know reason, I guess.
Okay, don't you step on out. You have ID on you?
Yeah.
Did you move the rock?
No, the rock was already moved. That's how I got
Okay.
in.
You have any wants or warrants?
Not that I know of.
If you did, what would it be for?
I don't have any warrants, no.
You want to run the plate real quick?
The suspect had a lot of convenient excuses up his sleeve, but he was initially compliant. Unfortunately, the officers ran his plates and discovered they were stolen, and from there, things went dramatically south.
Stolen plate does not matter.
Okay, turn around, put your hands on your back.
Police! Stop! You're gonna be tased!
In a split second, the suspect decided to make a run for it. Unlike the cops, this guy wasn't wearing about 30 pounds of gear and quickly managed to get away from the officers. They weren't giving up the chase though, as they were determined to catch the suspect one way or the other.
Freeze!
He's just running down the trail. Just east of.
The chase continued into the woods, and in a shocking turn of events, the officer took a nasty tumble down a hill. At the bottom, the suspect bolted once again, and now it was time to bring the big guns out. Meet Eddie, the police canine dog.
So I tackled him right here. We rolled all the way through the trail right there, right below that little tree there. Yeah, I rolled all the way down here, hitting my head all the way down. And then he took off running down that trail to the north.
The cops were navigating through incredibly thick and overgrown bushes. Thankfully, Canine Eddie was locked onto the scent, and he knew exactly where to go.
Now!
Hey, get down.
Good dog. Good!
You got him?
Ow!
You move, you will be tased. Do you understand?
Good boy, Eddie.
Ow! Hey, calm down.
Ow!
This good dog tracked down this bad criminal. The officers quickly detained him and walked him all the way back up the trail. Hopefully they stopped later to get Eddie a pup cup. The suspect was booked into Pierce County Jail and charged with assault in the 3rd degree, obstruction, and possession of a stolen motor vehicle. On the 23rd of February, 2024, a San Diego criminal ended up in a tense police chase. When police officers boxed him in, he tried taking off on foot. However, this criminal quickly learned that he was no match for the canine fur missile on duty.
Hey, stop! You're gonna get bit! Boss! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Put your hands up! Hands up!
Connor, gun away. Hold on. You good if we walk up?
Where's the dog? Where's the dog? The dog! The dog!
Got Connor in your
The dog!
Just leash him up, Connor. Leash him up. Grab him by the collar. Flip him over on his stomach.
Where's the dog? I won't go nowhere! Where's the dog? Get the dog! Okay.
You're good. Connor, go up there. We're going to pull him down here a little bit, okay? Pull down there. Let's cuff him up. Hey, just do a quick pat down.
That dog! Good. Please, the dog! Oh, okay. Place your hand behind your back.
The canine dog darted after the suspect, who was trying to run, and brought him to the ground in one quick bite. Talk about taking a bite out of crime. This canine was certainly enjoying his screaming new chew toy.
Look at it. Dog.
All right, guys, let's take him to the first car. I'm going to cut his shirt off.
Oh, I don't cut it, just take it off. I'm not going over. Dog, am I bleeding?
A little bit. Minor injury.
You
want to get in my car? I just want to take a look at this. Someone got gloves.
Man, you're dog. Pick the f out of my neck. Cool. I'm not going nowhere.
The suspect was still smiling as he was being escorted to the squad car, which probably tells us that he wasn't bitten hard enough. But of course, no one was buying the pathetic victim act he was trying to pull.
Oh, man. Dog. That's bad, dude. Look. You bit the f out of me.
It's a little puncture, buddy.
That's bad. The dog me up. Can you put some kind of like alcohol on it or something?
No. We'll take you to the hospital.
I'm gonna go to the hospital, just throw some alcohol in there, you know? Dog, man.
You bit anywhere else other than your arm?
My back of my neck and my ear?
No, your neck's not. Okay. We're taking this, right? Yeah. We got it. You sure? Yeah. Okay. Don't let you search your car. Yeah. I don't want to lose my. All right, just do me a favor, take a picture. I'll probably do the pursuit paperwork.
Nah.
Do the what? We'll do the pursuit paperwork for it. Yeah, let me go.
Yeah, Chloe.
Relax your hands.
Yeah, I'm relaxed. I ain't going nowhere, man. Dog, man.
The suspect was pretty unfazed by the law enforcement officers, and his attitude towards the cops was pretty telling of his criminal track record.
Man.
No. What's your name, man?
I don't know, man. Just come on.
Is it in your wallet?
Okay, man, I don't have a name. Figure it out. I'm not spitting on anybody.
Is your ID in here? Can I grab it?
There's no ID in here, man. Man. My fucking arm hurts. Yeah, I'll give you my name. That's my name, yeah. My arm hurts.
Hey, what's your date of birth?
That's full. I don't think we have. He's on his LT right now.
Can you tell me what your date of birth is? What's your friend's name?
Yes, yeah.
I don't even know.
Okay, alrighty.
The man's dramatic attitude and his unwillingness to provide the info the officers were looking for showed that he likely had not learned his lesson. What do you think? Do you think this guy ever will? The canine bite certainly didn't shock any sense into him.
So we're doing 1016. The trainee's gonna do the inbound. Okay, and then we'll have a little pursuit paperwork thing with Sarge.
The suspect, 44-year-old Evan Baltzis, received a slew of charges, including possession of a stolen motor vehicle, taking a motor vehicle without consent, and possession of burglary tools. He was also charged with evading police, possession of a lead cane, and possession of a controlled substance. The Columbus Police Department was on the lookout for Percy Hook, who had multiple felony warrants for his arrest. It was the 23rd of December when the suspect was spotted getting into a vehicle, and the search was on.
His physical matches, I mean, it really looks like him. He's getting in the passenger seat. Looks like at least two people in the car. Got the driver and the passenger. Still looking around. He just put, looks like a short barrel AR, pulled it out of his pants, put it in the car. That's what it looked like to me.
Come here! Foot on! Foot on! Foot on! Foot on! Foot on! Foot on! Show me your hands now! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Now! Bring your hands behind your back! Do not move! Let me get the dog! Let me get the dog! That's a good boy, buddy! Good boy!
The officer got a description of the suspect, as well as the info that the suspect had a gun. The suspect fled on foot, however, giving Canine Officer Rocco the perfect opportunity to chase him down. And Rocco did what canines do.
Yeah, firm, we got a coach room. I'll give you an address in a minute for canine apprehension on stand by just a minute. Hey, take a look at his leg. Maybe we may need a tourniquet on that.
Don't come up, pig!
What's that?
Please don't come up here!
Oh, I don't got it. They'll do it at the hospital. Just hang tight, okay? Yeah. All right. Hang on, buddy, all right?
Rocco bit down on the perp's leg with incredible force, and maybe this painful incident would teach him the consequences of messing with the law. The canine, on the other hand, was ecstatic about his exciting catch.
Yeah, we got medicine that way.
Why are you gonna run? You can't run when you got guns and you hurt people. Stand still. Off. Good boy. Off. Stand still. Off.
1014, if you guys take a look or just copy this 34C holding on Cedar Falls, I just checked for fire. They're on scene.
Stand still. Off. Off.
After this nasty run-in with the biting end of a canine, the suspect had to be medically cleared because the bite wound needed treatment. When the ambulance arrived, in typical criminal fashion, the suspect was being more dramatic than necessary. Unfortunately, the suspect was becoming increasingly difficult, berating the officers for taking his photo for the investigation. Canine had done his job perfectly, and his happy zoomies on the back seat were fun to watch.
I think he was talking about that dude.
Oh, well, I don't know if he's under arrest or anything.
I don't know if the detective can want to interview him.
We have the information, Where's his, You know what? I'll do, hey,
To tie things together, the officers searched and secured the car. Inside the vehicle, they found the suspect's short-barreled rifle, showing how close the situation was to being dangerous and deadly. Percy was charged with 2 counts of felonious assault. On the 4th of March, 2022 in Las Cruces, a chilling call came in to 911. A woman had been shot 3 times by her husband and in front of their 4 kids. He fled the scene in a red Honda, and once the officers located the vehicle, a nail-biting pursuit ensued.
He's got a gun! Central, he just shot at me 3 or 4 times on 2-4.
Is anyone with 856? What's your 20?
In a shocking turn of events, the man stopped his car and shot at the cops. The officer quickly returned fire, but the suspect fled again, only to have a serious crash at the intersection up ahead.
Coming up to University.
855, I got it. I want to slide over.
845.
That's 44, 10-3, 10-3. We're already 10-3. Where are you at?
Show me your hands! Show me your hands!
Do it now!
Show me your hands!
Show me your hands!
Show me your hands!
He's reaching!
The officers immediately drew their guns on the wreck, and as if the suspect hadn't already caused enough carnage, he refused to get out of the car. And since he still had a gun on him, they couldn't outright rush the man.
Crawl forward now!
Keep your hands out!
Oh no, I'm gonna send this dog! Send the dog! Send it! Send the dog! Send it! Send the dog! Send it! Park it! Park it! Move it! Move it! Stop fighting the dog! Stop fighting the dog! Roll over on your stomach! Guys, give me your other hand! Give me your other hand! Give me your other hand! Let me get the dog. Ow! Hold the hand! Hold the
In a perfectly executed canine apprehension, the dog quickly secured the man and bit into his shoulder. He was dramatically crying out from the pain, but the officer's main concern was getting shot at.
I'm sorry. Okay, doggy. Ow! 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 Okay! Okay! Too much!
Still in the bike.
Ow! Ow!
I know, he's like, come on.
Ow!
Come on, get in there.
Ow! 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 Ow!
The suspect had caused an extremely nasty road accident, but he didn't stop there. He tried his best to act like a victim and filled the town with the sounds of his hysterical screaming.
Stand up. Bring your knees to your stomach. Hey, bring your knees to your stomach. Stop hitting me. Hey, relax. Glove up right now. Get him out of here. Tie up. Hold him right here so I grab him. Hold it right there. Hold him right there.
I got him.
I'm gonna take him straight to the hospital.
Sorry, man.
We're taking him straight to the hospital.
I tried to tell her.
I advise you to stop talking right now, sir. You understand me?
Yes,
Give me your
sir.
first name at least.
Yes, sir.
What's your first name?
What's your name?
Yes, sir.
What is your first name?
Oh, no.
You don't know your first name, but it's okay. Let's take you straight to the hospital.
Oh.
Let's go. To your left.
Oh. Oh.
The canine ensured that this was a day the suspect would not forget anytime soon. Once he was handcuffed, the suspect was escorted to a squad car, and he was loudly proclaiming his discomfort.
What's your first name, man?
Hey, you hear me? What's your first name? I don't know, man. All right. You're going in my car. Get up there and have a seat when we get you to the hospital. Come on, get your legs in. We're going to take you to the hospital.
Laser with these right there.
Take your legs up. Let's go. Good. Put your feet inside. What's your name, man? Hey, can you tell me your first name, man? Hey, what's your first name? You want me to your first name? Okay, let's take it.
The idiot suspect continued to refuse to identify himself, but eventually, the cops identified him as 34-year-old Julian Valenzuela. He was taken to the hospital for his wounds and was then released to police, and his wife was also brought in critical condition.
We're here to talk to you about everything that's going on tonight, all right? We obviously want to get your side, kind of figure out what was going on, what was going through your mind. Yeah, I think it's very important to get that. You know what I mean? Would you like to give your side of events of what happened and stuff?
I don't know what happened. I just remember I've been drinking for 2 days.
Okay. Was there anything other than alcohol you were drinking?
No.
What type of alcohol you drink?
Budweiser.
Budweisers? Okay. So why for 3 days? What's been going on? You and your old lady been having some problems?
No.
Huh?
Mm-mm.
So what's going on?
I don't know.
How do we end up here today?
I don't know.
The cops managed to get the suspect to admit that he'd been binge drinking for days, but his answer to every other question was either that he didn't know or that he didn't remember, which was awfully convenient.
Where'd you pull the gun out from?
I don't know. I had it in my pocket.
Which pocket did you have it in?
I don't remember.
Okay, why do you pull the gun out?
I have no idea.
Were you guys arguing? Were you fighting?
I'm so sorry. I don't know.
What are you sorry for?
Sorry for whatever I did.
What did you do? And here's the thing. So, Julian, if you're truly sorry, is you're going to say sorry for what you did, and you're going to say what you did versus me having to say what you did. Does that make sense? What happened? What did you do?
I don't know what I did.
You know what you did, Julian. You said what happened. The officers have already told us.
Is she okay? That's what I told the officer.
You want to know if she's okay from what?
Julian was slurring his speech more as the interview went on. Could he possibly be pretending to be more drunk than he really was? He even dared to ask about his wife. It's unclear at this point if he's concerned about her well-being or if he just wants to know if he's going down for murder.
You don't remember shooting your wife?
I don't remember that.
Because your kids do. Your kids are telling us, Daddy shot Mama. That's what your kids are saying. But you're gonna sit here and play this crap that I don't remember anything? When you've already said it to the other officers? And I got multiple kids, your kids, saying Daddy shot Mommy? And you're gonna sit here and play this game that I don't remember anything. I can't see, I don't remember anything. You know, does that look like any remorse or any asking for forgiveness at all on your side? It doesn't, does it? So now's the time to man up, accept responsibility, and describe what happened.
I don't know what happened.
Although the cop took a no-nonsense approach to the man's lies, he still denied having any memory of what happened. It's a textbook example of pathetic cowardice, since he couldn't even show remorse about what he put his wife and kids through.
So if I have a camera video showing you shooting at the officers, your thing, I don't remember, I don't know.
I don't remember. I've been drinking for 4 days straight. I don't know what I'm doing.
But you remember you've been drinking for 4 days?
Yes.
See where I'm going with this?
Longer.
See where I'm going with this?
I can't even open my eyes.
Well, you know what I find funny, Julian? Or not funny, but disheartening? You've yet to ask me how your wife is doing, whether she's alive or not.
I love her.
Apparently not that much, because you shot her. Why'd you shoot her?
I love her.
Why'd you shoot her? Why?
Somehow, although he'd shot his wife 3 times, including twice in the stomach and once in her leg, he still claimed that he loved her. It's hard to imagine what he would do to someone he hated. It looked as though this guy was never going to come clean.
You don't remember doing that?
No.
But you know who's going to remember that forever? Her and your kids. Because Daddy shot Mommy. And then when they figure all this out and find out Daddy didn't have the courage to be honest about what happened. He sat there and said, "Oh, I've been drinking for 4 days, I don't remember anything." That's what you want people to remember you as? Then be forthcoming about it. That's what's going to be portrayed.
I'm telling you, we can't. My arm was broken, and I don't know what's going on.
So you don't care about your kids, you don't care about your wife, you care about your...
about all of them. I care dearly for all of them.
Then tell us what happened.
The suspect took no accountability for his actions and couldn't be bothered about how they affected his children. Instead, Julian went back to complaining about his supposedly broken arm, showing that his victim mentality was not going to change.
I can't breathe.
Hey, let me ask you a specific question. You remember there's beer in the car?
There's a lot of beer.
Do you remember that there's beer in the car?
I remember there's a lot of beer.
Okay, but you don't remember shooting your wife?
No.
So beer's more important than your wife?
No.
But you remember there's beer in the car?
Drunk, you don't remember certain things.
Especially shooting your wife in front of your kids?
No. I don't remember.
This perpetrator's selective memory only worked on his alcohol, but he's truly clueless about everything else. This alone was a clear indication he was lying and hoping that pretending to forget will get him out of this.
So believe it or not, Julian, by getting you to remember certain things and not remembering certain other things, it makes you look worse.
I don't remember.
You do.
I don't remember.
Tell me about when you got stopped by the police officer. What happened?
I don't remember. All I remember is going inside the house, and that was it.
Okay.
From there, everything's a blur. All drunk, and I'm still drunk.
Hey, Julian.
I cannot even open my eyes.
That's not what you said to the officers earlier. That's on
That's
camera.
because I was drunk. And when you're drunk, you say stupid things.
You remember saying
know
those?
what you said.
You don't?
No. I think I remember getting bit by a dog real hard.
So you remember everything that's happened to you, but you
I
don't remember
anything that happened to me.
You just said you remember drinking, you remember driving, you remember walking in the house, you remember getting bitten by a dog. So you
But
remember
that was
everything. You remember everything that happens to you, but you don't remember anything that you did to somebody else.
I don't remember nothing I did to anybody.
This is fine, Julian. Keep on with this because it's making you look worse and worse.
That's what I remember.
He also seemed to think that his heavily intoxicated state was an excuse for all of his actions. What he doesn't realize is that even if he couldn't remember what he did, he would still be punished.
And this interview right here is just making you look bad. You told an officer earlier that you shot her.
I never told him that.
Yeah, you did. It's recorded. It's on a
And
video.
if I did, then I was drunk.
So I'm gonna go back and tell your wife, if she lives through this, I'm gonna tell her that you said you never shot her. You denied it. And that she's lying.
I'm saying I don't.
So she's lying and your kids are lying.
I'm saying
because your kids say daddy shot mommy. And they're all, I'm gonna tell them that you said they're liars.
I don't remember.
You remember.
I don't remember how you want me to remember.
You remember everything that happened to you, but nothing you did to somebody else.
I don't remember anything.
Okay. So hopefully your wife survives, and when I talk to her, I'll tell her what you just said.
Thankfully, the officers recorded everything, so Julian's backtracking attempts will not help him at all. He was in way too deep to talk himself out of trouble, and nobody's buying his story anyway.
Tell her that I love her so much.
No. Why?
I'll do anything for her.
Then tell the truth. Then tell the truth.
I've told her many times I love you so much.
It doesn't matter, dude, unless you tell the truth about what happened.
I've told her, please.
Because she knows you know what you did. Right?
I don't know what you're saying. I'm saying...
That's fine. That's fine, dude. Let's roll with it. That's what I'm going to put on paperwork. And that's what I'm going to, when I go talk to her, hopefully I get an opportunity to talk to her, I'm going to tell her what you said.
Julian was charged with attempted murder, 4 counts of child abuse, shooting at a vehicle, aggravated assault on an officer, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm by a felon, and DWI. He ultimately took a plea deal and was convicted of aggravated assault on an officer, possession of a firearm by a felon, aggravated fleeing, and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. He was sentenced to 10 years in jail. In the early hours of September 18th, 2023, a car drove into a local GameStop, destroying the doors. Later that day, a different criminal walked past and saw the broken door as a golden opportunity for an armed robbery. By the time officers arrived from Pierce County, the suspect had already fled.
I'm sure you guys already know about the break-in last night.
Oh, this is like this.
Yeah, so this was already like this.
This was last night, yeah.
Yeah, someone drove through last night.
Did he have a black backpack?
He might have.
He was walking on Meridian down that way then.
Yeah.
What did he take?
He made me open up the bag, told me he had a gun, and he took a whole bunch of PS5s, Switch controllers.
So he took PS5s? Like multiple of them?
Yeah.
So did you, I mean, he would have
He
been...
had a backpack. I don't know the stuff in the backpack.
How many PS5s?
A couple, two PS5s, and
okay.
A whole bunch of controllers.
All right, we'll be back.
Wear a hoodie, right?
That's a lot of stuff, yeah.
These tattoos.
And chains. If you want to talk to him, I'll go take a look real quick. See, he was heading south. Okay. I'll take a look.
The suspect held the store employee up at gunpoint and got away with a stash of consoles valued at about $1,500. The store had video footage of the perpetrator, which was important to the investigation later on. In the meantime, a canine handler and his dog Ice were then called in to assist.
How far down was it?
It was just a little bit further than when we came in. It's on that corner down there, but.
The cops found a shopping cart filled with the stolen goods along a fence near the woods, but the suspect was nowhere in sight. Thankfully, Ice the canine, with his sharp sense of smell, was on the job.
Anybody on that side? Anybody on the perimeter around 140th Street, just south of Fir Grove? Dogs indicating may have possibly jumped the fence near 9911 140th Street, 40s.
So they came over the fence.
This is 9911, so 27 would be just that way, just a couple. I think there is that trail. If you want to walk down that way. You want me to see if there's an access point this way? I think it's not too much further because there's the end of the field right there. It should be. I can try. I might have a key to that one.
Oh man! Call you the locksmith.
That was easy because it wasn't locked. So. Great dogs coming out to 140th Street first.
Ice led the cops through a wooded area and back into a residential neighborhood. A witness had seen a man jumping over a fence, indicating they were on the right trail. This crook could run, but he couldn't hide, and it's just a matter of time before he's tracked.
Swing is moving.
Hello, police.
Please, show me your hands. Show me your hand. Come out. Show me your hand.
Let me see your hands.
Let me see your hands.
You're gonna get bit. You're gonna get bit. Move, get back. Get back. You're gonna get bit. You're gonna get bit. You're gonna get bit. You're under arrest. Why am I under arrest?
Turn around.
Turn around.
Ow, what the dude? Why am I under arrest? I didn't even do anything.
The suspect was tracked to a shed in someone's backyard, and while he managed to stack a ton of garden furniture and other items on top of himself, the canine's tracking skills were too good.
Come on! You're taking the wrong person to jail, bro. Yeah, you are. No, the dude that stole the running down the road right now, bro.
Whoa, yeah, slow roll.
No, the kid tried throwing all over the fence, bro. Ow, dude, what the man? This is bullshit. One, you guys don't got me on camera doing anything. I
I know you don't, because I didn't feel anything.
Stuff in there?
Yeah, he was just sitting down facing. Oh, what? Yeah, the dude was in here.
No, but I mean the PlayStation.
Oh, no, that's on the other side.
Oh, you guys
Yeah, we got that. That's by my car on the Virgo side.
This idiot gave himself away when he tried to pin the crime down on someone else, even though the cops still haven't told him about the theft. Hilariously, he was later identified due to his unique fashion statement of wearing his pants beneath his butt, since his underwear was caught on the security camera.
Get these cops off! Is that what we're doing? You just assaulting me, motherfucker! Get these cops off me!
Sir, we'd like you to calm down.
Get these cops off me right now!
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not!
Stop resisting.
Get these motherfucking cops off me! You just busted my face open and my knees open, you piece. Ah! Did I see this? You're assaulting me! Ow! Get these cops off me! You just broke my hand, you piece of... You broke my hand! Did you hear me?
Yeah, you're screaming and I'm telling right here.
Get the off me! Can you to take me down? Get these motherfucking cuffs off me, dude. My hand's broken, bro. Stop, you broke my hand. I can't get up like that. Stop, I'm serious.
You're not really cooperating with
I will if you undo the things off my feet, please. No, I promise you I'll get up politely, I promise.
Do I need to wrap it around again?
Dude, please. You can't, you broke my hand, dog. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'll act polite if you undo them, please.
No.
I will right now, please undo them. My hand's broken, dog. We're gonna go back. I never did anything, man. I fell asleep in the shed, dude.
Ordinary people do not fall asleep in someone else's shed covered in a bunch of random furniture, but the suspect tried every possible trick to get the officers off his back. This guy was so irate that he had to be handcuffed and have his feet tied together. At this point, the man's moaning was just an annoyance.
You just kicked my f***ing window!
Take the seatbelt off. They're too tight. They're hurting my hands, bro.
So we start screaming and kicking?
I asked you to help me. I asked you to help me and you said no.
You screamed
no,
at
lady.
me.
I asked you to help me and you slammed the door in my face like I'm a... That's what you did. I asked you politely.
No, you didn't.
The I did. Don't try to play tough now, because I did.
Going back in the hospital.
I asked you nicely.
You already tried to kick out my window. You're going
No,
back
I
in the
asked you
hospital.
nicely, lady.
Put your feet back in the car.
Will you undo these cuffs a little bit, please?
No.
I asked her nicely,
No,
man.
he's getting
She's
off.
lying.
He's
She's full of...
It's on camera.
Is it on camera?
Yep.
Oh, go ahead. Prove it.
Come on.
It's on camera.
Put me
You're
back in
doing
the
the
hospital.
f***ing seatbelt.
You're getting out of the car. Get out of the car.
Don't.
Back on the ground
Don't.
again.
Go on your knees.
On your knees.
Don't.
knees.
I'm trying, dude. These cuffs are f***ing tight, bro.
Somehow, in his warped mind, this guy figured it was a good idea to argue with the cops and become even more belligerent. However, the only result was him being placed back down on the ground instead of the more comfortable option of sitting in the back of a squad car.
And your officer was getting f***ing rude. Don't act like you weren't, because you were. Lie to me. You're on camera being rude.
Okay, how do I want to set him up or?
You act like because you're a cop and a woman, you got a badge and you're better than me.
Hey, come on, buddy. Come on.
Can you help me up, please? I'm not going to fight nobody. That's all. I just wanted to
Okay, you can't kick and scream though. That's not gonna work.
I had to get the seatbelt on there. It was cutting my circulation off, bro. I asked her to do it. You slammed the door in my face like I'm a...
Okay, so...
Ask her, she'll tell you.
One per... You want two over there. And then drag him. So, grab here. Pull it like that.
Got it.
Dude, you guys are gonna take me to the hospital, dude.
Or jail.
No, hospital.
In the waning minutes, the suspect turned his anger at the female officer, but no one took him seriously because he was literally behaving worse than a bratty 2-year-old. He was literally and figuratively caught with his pants down, and apparently, he also had active warrants out for him and definitely deserved the jail cell that was waiting for him. The suspect was charged with felony first-degree robbery and kidnapping or unlawful imprisonment. The Spokane Police Department received frantic 911 calls about a hit and run, and to make matters worse, the driver had pointed a gun at the bystanders. The suspect was located, and Officer Stone was called in for the job, along with his police canine, Haywire.
So fill me in on what you guys know. Last seen jumping somewhere between these two houses, don't know if it's north or south. Another neighbor said that a guy jumped 1823 cow spell that way. So you could be kind of going at an angle where your tracking team.
Felony hit and run. Assault versus assault.
Gray long sleeve shirt, not a hoodie, blue jeans, black snapback hat.
You want to check that? Is this your car? Yeah. You want to just check any updates and see if they did put a name in there?
The K-9 team joined up with a 4-person SWAT team, and together they were tasked with finding the suspect. They prepared for the search, and the clock was ticking, but the suspect had little to no chance of getting away.
Attention the area, Spokane Police K-9. Suspect being tracked by a police dog. You're under arrest. When he finds you, he may bite you. You need to give up now. Citizens, stay in your homes.
The first step here was to make a loud announcement to let the suspect know what was happening. No one stepped forward, of course, but Haywire, the K-9 dog, was excitedly barking away in great anticipation of hunting down the predator.
Right here. Here's a cut right here. Lead it. This is that yard here. Open. Leave it. Open.
Even though Haywire occasionally got distracted by random objects, he was still well on the suspect's tracks and taking the officers straight to where the scent was leading.
Leave it, Revere. Leave it. Leave it here. You're killing me right now, buddy. Lock me. Lock me. Relax.
When the dog alerted and searched a shed, the suspect was still a few steps ahead of them. Thankfully, though, he couldn't hide from a police dog for very long.
Anybody in this area, make yourself known. Is there any animals or anything? I don't see. Can't even tell what's back here and let them go.
I was gonna, Gino, going around to see.
Hey, right here. Here. That's something.
The search continued, and then Haywire jumped ahead and latched onto something the officers couldn't see. The K-9 had in fact located the suspect, and if he was already biting down, the suspect did a remarkably good job of staying quiet.
Let me see your hands. What has he got in there? Looks like a gene right there.
That's definitely a gene, yeah.
Let me see your hands. We got contact
Keep your hands
here.
up.
Good boy. Fuss, get your hands out.
Keep your hands up. You're gonna get shot. You understand? Spokane Police.
Fuss him. Fuss. Good boy. Fuss that guy. Let me see your hands. Fuss, buddy. Good boy. That guy, where's your hands? I can't see his hands one bit. Get in the yard, somebody.
The cops were still trying to secure the suspect and get to him, but the desperate cries confirmed that Haywire had detained him in the meantime and that he wasn't going anywhere.
Keep your hands up right there. Do not move.
We're right here. Good boy, brother. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. K-18, this is our suspect. Why don't you have medics come stage in the street for us for canine contact? Good boy.
That ball cap says that was part of the description.
Okay.
It's got some sort of knife or tool right there.
After a job well done, K-9 Haywire got all the praise he deserved. The suspect was now crying out for mercy, but his chance to cooperate was long gone. The suspect was charged with first-degree assault and second-degree burglary. He was also charged with 3 counts of hit-and-run injury, resisting arrest, and operating on a suspended license. On December 22, 2021, the Athens-Clarke police finally tracked down a suspect with felony warrants out for his arrest. The officers met the man at his apartment, and it was no surprise that getting him detained would be no easy task.
Malcolm Martin, come to the door!
Department! Athens Clark County Police! There was talking in the apartment. Athens Clark County Police!
Okay.
That's too much. That's fine. Come outside.
Where is he?
Watch out. I'll call. All right. That's fine. You're all right. Malcolm! Come outside. Do it now.
Two women with a baby came rushing out of the apartment, and they were understandably scared. Before running to safety, they confirmed that the suspect, Malcolm, was inside the apartment. And for this reason, the canine team was called in.
Police with a canine! If you're in there, you're gonna get bit!
Let your presence be known!
Athens police with a canine! Come out or you're gonna get bit by a dog! Loud! Loud! Watch him! Loud!
Come out!
Come out now!
Do it now!
Bo, check our perimeter, make sure we have the whole building.
Even after hearing the dog barking and growling, Malcolm was still not compelled to make himself known. Since Malcolm could be armed, the officers had to take extreme caution and not enter the apartment immediately.
There's 2 bedrooms, or is that a hall or a closet? I think it's just you either got there's 2 openings. All right. I think you cast him one good time, you should be able to at least clear that bedroom.
Negative, the bus stop outside.
But
probably still in the
yeah, I mean you got a second. It's either a bedroom or a closet door.
All right, we'll give another announcement.
Did they say anything about a firearm on that?
Police with a canine, if you're in there, let us know. The dog will find you and she's gonna bite you. Loud, loud, loud. Malcolm, come out or you're gonna get bit by the dog. Loud. Stella, Stella.
He's clearing the living room. Just be prepared if he starts screaming. I don't know we're going to be able to pull him out under a bite.
After multiple warnings, Malcolm still refused to comply, so the canine dog was sent in. She cleared the kitchen and the living room like the good girl that she is. But even she wasn't sure where the suspect was hiding yet.
Malcolm, come out!
Malcolm, we're not leaving, dude. Come on out. We don't want to get you hurt, man. Come on. You have warrants. We are not leaving. Come out. Do it now.
Bo, you need to debrief her and make sure there's no weapons.
Well, he needs to. He's got that.
I'm not talking about him specifically. Yeah. You got a lot going on there. Okay.
Malcolm, come out. Do it now.
Blair.
Yeah.
I know you got a lot going on. Can you switch my radio for me, please?
Yeah, what you want on special ops?
They should just be the first one.
This situation was getting more tense by the minute, and the suspect truly thought that if he ignored the officers long enough, they might just leave. Unfortunately for him, the cops here were more determined than he was.
So we had a pretty good view of this living room. You want to just cast one more time, let her just check the living room area? Maybe check just. I don't think she did not go all the way into the bedroom. I watched her. I can see her tail. She's not clearing.
I think we're so far back from it. She's.
You want to push up a little bit? Yeah, I mean, I think we can hold up to that bedroom and we're fine. Just check over the counter. That's all good.
The canine let the officers know that he wasn't in the living room, so they could cautiously push forward into the apartment. With no idea what to expect, of course, they all tried to remain shielded from any possible gunshots.
Well, let us know where you're at, man, so you don't get bit. Come on.
Stealth.
You're showing a lot of interest in that door.
Yeah.
2036.
Go ahead.
There's a couple of flags on there. Are you clear for them?
Can you check? Hey, can you clear from there? Scott, your angle is clear on the bed.
No, to get disorderly with law enforcement in 1096.
I feel pretty good about the bathroom and behind the bed. I mean, she ran all around.
At this point, the search was narrowed down to the bedroom. After a brief search, and showing interest in the cupboard, the canine left a little present for the criminal, which could indicate what she thought of the suspect.
If you're in here, let us know, Malcolm. You're gonna get bit. No. 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 Stealth.
Central 253. The male laying on the sidewalk with his feet in the roadway.
She's alerting. He's in there. Come here.
The dog alerted with absolute certainty where the suspect was hiding, and Malcolm was given his last warning. That warning was ignored as well, so the cops were left with no other option but to move forward and get him.
Come out!
Get him! Steal him!
I can't see him, dude. I can't see his hands.
Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Get them both up. Get them both up. Get them up.
Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Get out.
Come out. Stand up.
Good girl. Let go of your hand.
Hands behind your back. Hang on. Hands behind your back.
Good girl. Get Stellan. Get Stellan.
Well, we told you, dude. That's on you. Man, y'all weren't supposed to let that dog bite me, bro. Y'all seen me. We cannot see your hand. Y'all seen me, bro. Shut up. Shut your mouth. No, I'm not shutting up.
Within moments of entering the closet, the canine located Malcolm under a pile of laundry. This dumb suspect started screaming like a maniac and kicking his legs, but the dog's bite was locked in. It made no sense whatever that he still acted surprised that he got bitten.
Oh, bro, I don't have nothing on me. Quit reaching. I'm not reaching for nothing. How the hell I'm reaching for something I got handcuffed on?
Hey, I got.
Man, you know that dog was supposed to bite me, bro. Yeah. They seen me. They could have got me. I need a lieutenant, somebody, supervisor. Alright, appreciate it.
Behind you. Can you grab that leash for me, Foster?
Why are you doing all this? Just follow control technique.
No, you weren't supposed to let that dog bite me. Y'all egged that dog when you bite me.
You don't get to pick that.
Hey, I need to speak to a lieutenant. They let this dog bite me. Where my mom at, Nisha? Right, stop! Stop! I'm not resisting!
Malcolm was not quiet about his protests as he was being escorted outside. He still believed he was being treated unfairly and that the dog was not allowed to bite him. Clearly, this guy needed a refresher on what happens when you fail to listen to the cops' warnings.
Good girl.
Hey, Nisha. Nisha, call my mama. They was not supposed to let this dog bite me.
Car?
Sir, I need a lieutenant. They was not supposed to let record this. Record it. Y'all weren't supposed to let that dog bite me.
Yeah, okay.
I know what's going on.
Hey, Kroger.
I know what's going on.
We need to check yours.
And I'm supposed to get medical help right now. The ambulance supposed to be on the way.
Hey, have an ambulance 25 minutes.
Call my mama right now.
Where? Kroger.
Man, tell her they just let this dog bite me for no reason. Yeah, I did come out the house, but they let this dog bite me. They egged this dog on to bite me. Get my lawyer.
There's nothing quite as embarrassing as a grown man calling for his mom the second he gets in trouble. Despite his endless threats, the cops know that he's got no leg to stand on, regardless of how he pretends to be the victim.
They all got body cameras on.
Get in the car. You were warned 1,000 times. We couldn't see your hands, dude.
So you was not supposed to let that dog bite me, bro.
Sit back.
You weren't supposed to let that dog bite me. Y'all all got body cameras, and you doing all this extra.
Buckling you in,
man,
so
you got your elbow all on me. You bending my finger, all that.
Hey. Yeah, Kroger. Yep. I got light for you. Oh, yeah.
Malcolm was unbelievably argumentative right to the end, but he was taken straight to jail after being medically cleared. 2 officers went back to clean the poop the canine left behind, leaving the scene just as they found it, minus 1 obnoxious criminal. Malcolm was booked for his previous warrants and obstruction. If these canine arrest videos kept you on the edge of your seat, be sure to leave a like and check out our other exciting videos on screen right now.